Hello there, welcome back to Crusader 2 and, well, Island of Ben David House. So, what will we do here? I did say last time that I was a little bit unsure what I actually wanted to do, since this has actually turned into more of a conquering spree game than anything else. But I've finally, well, reached a verdict, I guess I should say. What I will be doing with this game is basically do what I originally planned. I will be creating Israel, and I will be trying to get the create Israel, build the third temple, decisions, and potentially any decisions that appear after that. But that is all I will promise. I won't promise anything else. That is what I'm planning so far to do, and that is what I will be trying to do. So, we'll give that a go, we'll see what happens, and hopefully I can, well, get it done fairly quickly. Also, while I'm on it, why have I lowered my expectations simply doing that? Well, the reason is that when I play a game, I hate not playing it optimally. And in this case, what I mean by playing optimally is playing a game without getting the achievements. That is kind of what's behind my EU4 series, where I mostly play countries and aim for achievements. Fair enough, it's fairly fun to have a goal. I might actually set up a goal for myself once I'm done with most of the achievements. But what I basically is planning to do here is down the line play a Crusader Kings game, where I'm trying to basically get as many achievements as possible within a single game here. That'll probably start early. So that is what I'm currently thinking. You can feel free to tell me it's stupid, tell me it's good, whatever you feel like, really. And why did I send my army there? I just realized that I can actually attack Trace here, and that should actually work out fairly good. That means that I can attack these guys, that means I can attack Silica, and basically start, well, causing some trouble here. Unfortunately, I'm losing a lot of cash, and the reason for that too is very, very simple. I misplaced an army, and I'm currently suffering for it. I'm suffering a lot for it, due to the fact that it's actually fairly high here. Mountains, all that shit. So, we'll hopefully be doing some quick sieges here and win this war before I lose too many troops and too much cash. So, we'll see how it goes, but I might as well finish what I was saying here. As I was saying, I'm planning on more or less finishing this game, as you might imagine, and once I'm to some extent done with it, or have completed my goals, I guess is a better way of saying it, I'll be doing starting a new game, where I'll be basically, I think, starting at the earliest date possible, and try and do some achievements and things like that, and hopefully I'll be able to pull that off. But we'll see how it goes. I'm very tempted to do so, and I do want to do it, so I wouldn't rule it out. It will probably happen in the future. But we did win the war here for the Duchy, and with that I can now start, well, fighting these guys. I can start fighting Silica. A lot of new targets to attack. So let's just get right on it, continue with our conquests, and see if we can potentially be able to form Israel today. We'll see how it goes. There we go, we have won the Duchy of Silica here, and with that we are starting to get a little bit of presence here. Next target is probably the Muqtarids. Be going after the kitty here, breaking probably, let's see what we can take. Yeah, Colonnea is definitely our target. The other are just one county duchies, and only this one will actually connect the land, so Colonnea will be the obvious target here. Then we might actually go after Bulgaria, Trace, whomever, but for now, I think going after these guys, take Antioch, I think, yeah. We'll take Antioch and simply try and secure the coastline first. It's also the coastal provinces that are most worth, if you ask me. So, Kudiar's host. Do I want to kill them off? Probably not. I think I simply want to... Why did I know? Hopefully I won't get a ton of rebels on me neck now. But before I forget it, let's hand out the counties. There we go. The war for Antioch is done. Wasn't really battles at all. Simply sieges to, well, save cash. And yeah, I'm actually saving cash by simply doing sieges, and the reason for that is fairly simple. By doing sieges, I earn money from the siege itself, and as you can see, my income is higher, or gets higher. Potentially I will lose money if I lose a lot of soldiers, but they'll always be replenishing. It's a big army, it's very prone, I guess I should say, to being in an area where they would be getting a lot of how should I put this? They are incredibly prone to ending up in an area that would give a lot of attrition, and as such they would lose a lot of men anyways. So doing sieges and basically earning a little bit of money on that rather than anything else is probably for the best, to be honest. So that's why I'm aiming it. Also, I'm not really checking up on whether or not they would be second in line to a title, which could potentially backfire, but for now I think it should be perfectly alright. And also, we are currently going to declare war on this guy for Colonia to connect the lands. And also, we might actually declare war on the Byzantines afterwards, trying to take, I think, Kipkariot or Siptariot to get some more sea line here. We'll have to consider what we'll do. Potentially, we'll take the lands up here, get sea entrance over here. But I don't know. For now, let these guys take take Colonia, then we'll decide what we'll do afterwards. I'll show you if there's any big or interesting battles, but I honestly doubt there will be any. We'll see how it goes. The Byzantine War is apparently over. Who won? Apparently this guy, or the guy who was in charge from before, won. And as such, we'll have to wait. So, apparently the host guy, or I would assume he was a host. Probably a host. I believe I remember something about a host attacking Hungary, but I didn't bother because I was pretty damn sure that they would be able to handle it without any problems, and they did, so nothing really to bear. How many times have I inherited the barony of Chelsea now? It's starting to get a little bit annoying, to be honest. I don't want it, at least not now. And already have all the lands I can hold, so let's see this last one and then start killing off troops before they actually join up and become dangerous, which is half the problem here. This Octarid Empire, so bye-bye, you are hereby met your death sentence, and I'll be hunting them down. Simply trying to destroy some of their armies right now could potentially be a good thing. They are big, so that is good to know. Crusade for Jerusalem. His Holiness Pope Lucius III has been swayed by cries for help from the Christian population in the Kingdom of Jerusalem. He urged all able-bodied men of Europe to take up arms against the evil Caliph Muslihiddin II in order to secure Jerusalem from the clutches of Mohammedan infidels. God will grant the pilgrims remission of sins in heaven. That's no concern of ours. It could potentially have been a very big concern of ours, and the reason why I say that is simply due to the fact that if suddenly, well, Abkhazia, so that's not a problem at all. But why I'm saying that it could have been a problem, and it isn't right now, is simply due to the fact that if I hadn't focused on killing off the troops of the Caliph himself, that crusade might have been launched against me. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure I would have won that, but it would of course have been an annoying little setback. Let's just be honest about that. It would be annoying as hell if a crusade suddenly were to be launched against me. Apparently the Seljuks have joined in, so I want to end this thing as quickly as possible. And we'll do that just now. There we go. So, potentially here Jerusalem will fall into... It's not a big place, so it's not really a problem that I actually fell into the hands of the Christians. It'll actually make it easier because I don't have to adhere to truces so much. Plot, kill, murder, slaughter, all that things. So hopefully here, this could turn out to be a positive thing. But it's of course very much a risk no matter how we look at it. So we'll have to see what happens. But it will be interesting if they win. We'll see how it goes. So, the revolt has run its course here, as you can see. Done, more or less. Do we want to celebrate Passover? It's just piety and prestige, really, so I don't think we want to. We need a gold. That is the hilarious truth of the situation. I need gold. I need a lot of gold, and I'm not currently not having a lot of gold because my retinues are, well, fighting a lot, so that sucks. I heard about the mad woman who tries to blackmail Count Nism before my friend Count Nism came to me and asked for help. Count Nism isn't known for his diplomacy, and as desperate as he is even more likely Count Nism would handle the situation with less tact than needed. I'll help you in any way I can. Don't get me involved with that mad woman. Blackmail is mad. If you want my help, I want to be reimbursed. I think the blackmail is mad. If you want my help, I want to be reimbursed. I want gold. But no, it seemed like that would be the best way to solve that, as hilarious as it was. So, we'll still be collecting taxes in Crusade, and the reason for that is, of course, we need cash, and potentially I could go ahead and war Venice and try and take the city itself and create my own little Syrian Republic or something like that. But for now, I think we'll just continue taking down Bulgaria or Bulgaria a couple of notches by basically cutting them really down to size. And what I mean by that is taking their biggest counties, so potentially my vassals can fight them basically on the road without my help. I agreed to help Count Nissim with his lunatic extortionist if I was paid for my help, and I already figured out a plan when Count Nissim told me whether or not my help was wanted enough for getting my demands fulfilled. I've gotten the money, now here's what we shall do. I'm a little bit interested in this. I've actually not been or seen that myself, and that is kind of why I'm reading it. Ninth Irish Catholic Revolt. And yeah, I thought it was an island, so that they are this close. Bonus, can deal with that fairly easily. I will go with legalism here. Popular customs, not really. Noble customs could be beneficial. Religious, not really. Piety, prestige, not really that important to me. Tolerance, not really that important. I'm trying to keep everyone of the same. So majesty and legalism is basically what I will be focusing on. But I value legalism high due to short reign years and also the fact that you get a higher debness or bigger, which means that you can hold more troops yourself and also more money. So we'll be sticking to that plan, and basically now just siege everything. Then we'll go dealing with the rebels. We'll probably also find a couple of other people, namely Hungary, Poland, potentially these two. So we do have plenty of targets. It's not like we are lacking in that regard. So we'll keep on fighting, and we'll see what happens. We still have some truce timers going. I am contemplating option to kill the Caliph, and then I'll be Caliph instead of the Caliph. No, not really. But yeah, I've been contemplating it, but as you can see, it won't really help. I can attack this guy now, well, I thought, but I can't anymore. I thought the host would take his lands, but I was mistaken. So, what will I do? I'll end this war, then we'll march up on Hungary, and most likely also Poland and Bohemia, I think it's called. So, I'll get this done, and then we'll see what happens. So, it only took one battle to deal with the Catholic Uprising, which is good. And as I said, Hungary is potentially a target, but still a little bit over 2 weeks before the truce is gone. This truce is also very soon ending. So what I think we'll do is just kill off Moravia and do a war against Poland here. It's not really a reason not to. Probably, yeah, we'll do a war for Bohemia. It'll make the border look a little bit neater. Not really that much neater, but it will help. Also, for those of you wondering about how the Crusade is going, I just checked. It's at 37% to, guess who, the Caliph. So it's probably not going to be interesting at all. They do have a lot of land, they do have a lot of troops. And if the AI can't really do a planned effort, I guess I should call it, they won't be able to win. Let's just face that. It's simply not possible for them. So, I did win against Bulgaria, took the 2 counties. I'll also fight now Poland, take these 3 counties, and then we'll go after Hungary and Bohemia again. We do have plenty of targets, so it's not like it's that much of a problem. Then we'll probably fight the Byzantines and the Caliph again. So, as I said, plenty of targets to get rid of here. We might actually do something in this area, because right now it's a mess. And potentially then I could get the coastline over to Great Britain myself, and that would be fairly alright, to be honest. So we'll have to consider if that's an option or not. As of now, it might actually be. Hopefully this guy could become a genius. He might be the Erden, Georgian Liberation Revolt, so that's a little bit annoying. That means that I'll have to march. Yeah, I'll have to march all the way down there. No way they can raise. So that my vassals can. Wow, I'm really stumbling upon my words here. But what I was trying to say is, there's no way my vassals will actually be able to provide me with 7,000 troops to beat down that revolt, unfortunately. So I'll have to march down and kick their asses myself. So, what will we be doing next time? We're basically out of time, unfortunately. We'll probably fight some more wars. That is the recurring theme here. We'll be fighting wars, hopefully then against, once again against the Caliph. Hopefully we can also keep on pushing. In other words, potentially kill him. He did raise taxes, so pretty sure that not everyone likes him. But once again, it's not really something that we can count on that we will be able to murder them all the way. So we'll probably fight the Byzantines as well. We could potentially, I think. Unfortunately, I can't really opt in on the Crusade. If I could, that would be great. But yeah, as you can see here, the Caliph definitely winning. Seljuks are with him. Not really a chance here. So we'll continue our conquests next time. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this, and I hope to see you around next time. Bye.